Where the function? Where the function? Baby girl. Baby girl.
Welcome fans to 2K Sports Tuesday night presentation of NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. Well, it was the New Orleans Pelicans in their last game losing to the Hawks in Atlanta. And it's Bryant missing. Davis. And it's Bryant with the rebound. And here's Brown outside. Pelicans pull it in. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with the Pelicans head coach. We briefly talked about Jaylen Brown and what kind of defensive mindset you have to have against him. And he said, we have to be willing to work just as hard as he is. We have to fight through every single screen. Talk to one another and contest every shot we can. Sounds like it'll be an all-out effort against Brown here in this one. Kevin, back to you.
Allie, thank you so much. Pass to Queen. There's the three. The shot that time, not on target. One thing you can say about this Clippers organization, GA, resources will never be a problem.
Yeah, passionate and deep-pocketed leadership. You throw in the market size, and even if they're not the glamour franchise in L.A., they're no longer resigned to second fiddle.
And Fears pulls it down.
Well, it's early on in this one. Only one basket to speak of. There is time to start working together.
Outside for Davis. For the three. Pelicans keep it alive. Here's Queen. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Well, you see this all too often. The effort has to be there first.
And what a player Jaylen Brown has become. My goodness.
Davis has the open look. Hangs home the trifecta. Davis has got 5.
If any defense gives you that much cushion, you have to take that shot.
Brown inside the line. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Pass to Davis. Down low. Here's Queen.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. It's stolen. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Got to be careful when you guard AD because he knows how to use his body and get himself to the free throw line.
Tim, there are a few players who can dominate on both ends, but Anthony Davis is certainly among them.
Yeah, he's one of the most dynamic defenders in the game, Kevin, and offensively, he can hurt you in a multitude of ways, whether it's off the dribble, posting, or facing up.
Just 5 to shoot. That doesn't fall either. He's missed his first 2 shots tonight. There's the drive. And slam dunk by Fears.
Gives a team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
And finished off by Brown.
Big slam there by Brown, just dominating the rim.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. New Orleans leading by 5. Smith drives in, makes it off the glass.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Here's Pritchard. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Yeah, he's got to be mad at himself for missing that one, especially considering the defense didn't really affect him.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
I love their approach tonight. They are hitting at a really high percentage.
Here's Pritchard. Driving to the basket. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Well, to stop him, you have to get better rim protection than that.
And Wagner over to help. A 3 from Porzingis. Hands it from downtown.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pritchard with the ball. Here's Mathurin. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. A nice shot by Brown.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Well, the score reflects it. They've just been the better team all the way around.
Outside Mathurin. Here's Pritchard. Off the left rim and out. From 18 feet away. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And looking at what we've seen, Pelicans pretty much in control here.
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
They clearly wanted to be the more physical team, and they are setting the tone that way. I love the work.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Anthony Davis talked about what motivates him. He said championships, the things I do in the community, being a good teammate, playing hard. All that stuff matters the most to me. Don't get me wrong, money is amazing, but my legacy will win that battle every time. Back to you, Kevin.
Priorities straight. All right, Allie, we thank you very much.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Here's Brown. And then Brown with the dunk.
Tough. Look at Brown with a chance for one more.
When it comes to Jaylen Brown, Greg, what qualities does he add to a team?
Well, I love how active and physical he is. He poses such a difficult challenge on both sides of the ball. With a Finals MVP award to his credit, you know he's as mentally tough as anyone in our league.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried.
Oh, man!
A supremely athletic player. Brown really stuck it to them there.
Here's Fears. It's Davis on the wing. Here's Queen. No good on the three.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
Pulls it from the elbow. Gets the front of the rim and out.
He bailed out the defense because that's an easy look for him.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Pass to Bryant. Front past the arc. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. New Orleans leading by 11. Here's Fear. And slam dunk by Fear.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Here's Brown. Nice form on the 20-footer. Brown's got 13.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now. The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Pulls it up. And again, the Clippers good for 2. Tim, and maybe I'm asking the wrong guy this, but are teams relying too much on the three-point shot?
Well, I do think there are nights I feel it becomes a little redundant, but the skill level of these players, Kevin, has led us here. More guys are capable of making that deep shot. So what
a slam!
Clean that up!
This is why Brown is one of the very best in our game. He's so good at getting into the flow.
And they double up Davis. Stolen by Walker. Brown right side. The shot. Stokes with the rebound.
Yeah, he probably shouldn't have taken that shot there. The defensive intensity was all over.
Brown deciding where to go with it. Brown jams it in.
Give it up to Brown. He's so dangerous off the bounce.
Here's Fears. Here's Davis. Oh, the big man Davis. What touch.
Well, that's helping your team. By and large, he's taking shots he knows he can make.
Brown outside. Outside Bryant. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Anunoby. It's rebounded by New Orleans. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
And they continue to control the glass.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. Both teams changing it up here. 1:21 left in the first half. Inside. New Orleans moving it around. Mesey's shot is good.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for them.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Brown drives in. To Porzingis. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Uses both hands to slam it down.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Over in the corner, Mathurin. It could go. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Back right after this. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Fires top of the key. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Right side Davis. A 3-pointer off the mark. Clippers trail by 9. And over 3 years in high school, Anthony Davis shot up from being 6'2 to 6'10. But Greg, he brought those guard skills with him.
And Kevin, that transformation as a pro also significant. Adding over 30 pounds to his frame. And with his wingspan over 7'5", he is a physical presence.
Banked in off the glass. He's got 6.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
Good on both. And it's the Pelicans with the ball. They lead by 11. Offensive rebound. Outside for Davis. And the Pelicans miss again.
That's a cold start out of the break. Only one of his first 4 has he got to go.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Pass to Stokes. To the paint. Here's Queen. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And you've got to remember, Davis played point guard in high school, so his passing is very well developed.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
That's the kind of play that can spark a run. A dunk like that energizes everyone on the team.
And the Clippers making a change here. Pelicans leading by 11. Pass to Queen. Here's Davis with the drive. Oh, he misses the dunk. Here's Anunoby. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
Here's Davis. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Davis has got 11.
Well, this team relies on his scoring, and no shocker, he's done his part.
Sweet touch inside from Brown.
And far from just a perimeter scorer, Brown also adept at finishing in close.
Pass to Stokes. Here's Queen. Clock at 6. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. That's in there. Davis with the assist. He's got 8.
But what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
Here's Brown. And finished off by Brown.
And guys, really no surprise to see Brown flourishing on offense. He is just fearless on that end.
And Trey Murphy hits from deep.
No shot there. He was left wide open and now adds 3 points from distance.
Let's check in now with our Allie Lapores, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks a lot. It's important to focus on what matters. All-star and multiple champion Draymond Green said winning has taken a back seat nowadays with a lot of these kids. They care about all the wrong things. I hope they understand that this league is about winning games at the end of the day. Guys, back to you.
It's all about results. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. Here's Brown. Strong finish through the contact from Brown.
Well, he's not the reason they're down right now. He has played smart, efficient basketball.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And it's Smith missing.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Pass to Jones. There's Faulkner with the 3. Pelicans leading by 12. Here's Porzingis. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. .121 left in the third quarter. From downtown, Messi grabs the rebound. Fires, high post. Nice shot by Porzingis. And it's 7 points for Porzingis.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Thibault on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. From deep. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
He just can't get anything going in this quarter, and his team desperately in need of a spark.
Clippers trail by 14. .23 seconds left in the third quarter. From the baseline, Messi grabs the rebound.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
It's Brown with the drive, and he gets it back. Second chance shot. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome.
The Clippers, 41.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So, Tim, and I can see it in my mind's eye, you won that 3-point contest back in '96. What's the key to success in that event in particular?
Oh, yeah, what a great night. And I think, Kevin, there's a few things. First, I just think you've got to have a short, compact release, because then you're not going to rush at the end to make sure you get all 25 balls up. But I also think part of it, for me, I got to shoot first after the warm-up introductions because I was still loose. I didn't have to sit there for 20 or 30 minutes during commercial breaks. I think that helped me win the title that night.
A little strategy. A 3-ball. The Clippers grab the miss.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with 2 saves.
Good on the 3-point shot.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
Pierce's shot is off. Clippers trail by 13. And there's the drive. And stolen by Fears. Davis, that's for 2. They get it back. New Orleans moving it around. A second chance effort. Oh, Davis down low. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
I really like their effort in transition tonight, constantly pushing the pace and then turning that into points. After a rough first half, it's good to see him start to put the pieces together here.
Big group substitution here for the Clippers. To the middle. The inside shot. And stolen by Fears. There's the steal. Brown, good. Brown's got 27 points.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
Lets it go from deep. And Trey Murphy hits from deep. And the Pelicans lead by 14. And it's Brown missing. Pass to Davis. Here's Queen. Outside, Davis. From 11 feet away. Another one falls for New Orleans.
The defense just has no answers for him right now. With each made basket, the more his confidence continues to grow.
On the wing, Brown. Can't get it to go.
Yeah, it's been about the rebounding. Really, that's the dividing line in this game.
And so Brown will bring it up for Los Angeles. It's a 16-point game. And it doesn't go. And so it's New Orleans with it.
It's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Timeout called Pelicans. Here's Smith. Lets loose a three. It misses.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
Brown outside. He takes it in.
And Brown with bad intentions on that drive.
And taken away by Brown. Oh, the dunk!
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
And here is Bryant. Screen by Bryant. Brown! Jumper is off.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, it's simple math. You've got to limit teams to one shot on your defensive end and then give yourself extra possession when you have the ball.
That does not go. New Orleans leading by 12.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for New Orleans.
Look at their number of assists.
They didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief 2-game.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Anthony Davis.
They impacted the game in a multitude of ways. Anytime they needed a big play, no matter what it was, he came through.
And it's easy to see that Brown continues to develop as a playmaker. His work paying off.
Blocking foul called on. First personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
The putback. Hustles for the rebound and guides it back in. The three goes down.